Hello, dear student. Here is Amanat Ali, sharing my experience about reading Unit 7, Level 2. Today we are at page 134. So, the topic of our reading today is it better to save what you have or buy new things? So, what do you think about it? It's your opinion. Save what you have or to buy new thing. What is your opinion about it? You can so it depends and varies from person to person, from culture to culture, and from things to things. The things you can save, the things you can recycle, the thing you cannot save or you cannot recycle, you have to buy new. So let's move to activity A. Discuss the question with your classmate. You can answer this question by your own. What are something that people choose to have repaired when they are broken? Yes, what are the things people choose repaired? Yeah, for example, at home something is broken. There are some things we can repair, and there are the things we cannot. For example, a piece of furniture. Yes, and electronics. So some things we can repair and some we cannot. So you can give the example of the things you can repair and the things you cannot repair. What is the oldest piece of clothing that you still wear? Yeah, the clothing you still wear, how old is it? Why do you still have it? So it's your personal response. You can, if you have a shirt, yeah, or any piece of clothing you have been wearing for a long time and still you have. Look at the photo. Do you buy things when they go on sale? They go on sale when these things are on sale. Will you buy these things like vase? Yes, antique things. Yes, furniture. So will you buy it or not? It's your choice. Let's move to the unit question and answer. Marcus says that old thing become outdated. What does he mean? Old thing become outdated. And second question, Yura says that buying new thing is good for the economy. What does the mean? What does she mean? Do you agree? Good for economy. You have to listen and respond.
Unit 7, Environmental Studies, the Q Classroom.
The Unit 7 question is it better to save what you have or buy new things? Let's start with electronic things like computers and phones. What do you think, Marcus?
I think you have to buy new things. The old ones become outdated very quickly, and they're too slow. It's much better to buy new ones.
Felix?
Of course, it's better for me to have a new computer, but it's terrible for the environment. Everyone always buys new electronics, but the old ones don't just disappear. It's a huge waste problem.
That's true. What do you think, Sophie? Are there any other reasons why it's better to save what you have than to buy new things?
I keep my old phone because I like it and I know how to use it. I don't have to learn how to use a new one.
Marcus mentioned that old things get outdated. Are there any other reasons it's better to buy new things, Una?
Yes, it's good for the economy.
Yes, you have to respond whatever you listen. Okay, let's move to the next page. Vocabulary first. Think before you toss. Toss means throw out. Yeah, think before you toss. For example, you are gonna throw something out, you have to think before you throw it out. Let's move to the vocabulary sheet. You have to read the vocabulary and understand the meaning. Attitude, it's noun, we have studied many times. Attitude means behavior, yes, manners. So, and then we have consequences. Consequences, the result of something we have been doing. Result, yes, output. Then consumer is noun. Consumer, customer, our buyer, our users. Then disposable mean destroy after single use, means something you use like plastic, papers, different things are disposable, we use just once and throw it away. Factor mean one part or one important things. Yes. Next, then we have feature, an important or noticeable part of something. Feature, quality, or important, noticeable, remarkable thing. Habit, something we do every day. Someone does every day. Habit, routine, like. Persuade mean to attract someone. Yes, to make someone pursue you. To cause somebody to do something by giving him a good reason. To cause somebody to do, yeah. Possession mean ownership. For example, this phone is mine. Possession, this is my possession, mean it belongs to me. Possession. Okay, you have to, read the sentences and complete each sentence with the proper word from the books here. You have to complete this activity, 9 vocabulary words, and show it to your teachers. Then you have to read these questions, write your response to the questions below before you read the article. First, if something you own is broken, do you usually fix it, or do you usually buy something new? Yeah, what do you do with the things? What problem do you see with all the trash that people throw away each year? Yes, people throw away trash each year. What problem do you see? There are so many problems in society, in the environment. You can write your response. Then we have the yes, here article, think before you toss. Yeah, look here, the smartphones, the person he's fixing the coffee machine. And this article is about, yes, recycle bins. So here's papers, plastic, yes, glass and other material, tin material. So you have to read, first go to the activity B. In exercise, read the question and then read the article and answer the question. What is the grandfather's opinion about product made today? You have to read the article and answer this question. What are the why are there growing mountain of trash in various part of the world? You have to read and answer this question. Yes, there you have 8 questions. Then we have, answer this question and show it to your teacher during the online session. Let's move to activity C. Answer these questions. What example does the author give of product that we usually don't repair? There are some products we don't repair. Read the article and write the answer. Why are companies able to make product more quickly and at lower cost? Why are something difficult to repair? So you have to answer these questions according to your the reading. Look back at reading 1 and find 3 questions. Write them below. Next, you have to write 3 questions below from the reading article. For example, here in the reading, he is asking different 3 questions. For example, here, how did we become throwaway society? Yeah, and different question you will see here. You have to write these 3 questions here. Then you have to move to match the cause with the effect. Cause, and people are throwing more things away. Okay, this is the cause. What is the effect? People need to replace disposable product. No, people would rather buy a new item. No. So there are large quantities of trash around the world. So when people are throwing more things, though, there are large quantities of trash around the world. So same as the case, you have to choose the answer from the effect. Read the reason, cause, and choose the effect and write here A, B, C, D. Then here is your personal response. Discuss this question in a group. What item of clothing, electronics, sport equipment have you recently thrown away? Could this item have been repaired? Why or why not? Yes, this is, you have to respond it. And then choose the question from activity A. Write the multiple sentences response. For example, activity A, for choose any question. Do you think recycling is important? write your response. Choose any question from here and write your response. Then we have to identify the facts and opinion. What is a fact? Reality. And opinion mean point of view. Sometimes many things people say that are not the facts, they are the opinion. So for example, mobile phone, we are talking about um, mobile phone. Sometimes we give our opinion. For example, if I say iPhone is the best, so it is my opinion, it's not fact. Maybe someone likes Android phones. So for example, facts mean reality. Water freeze at 0 Celsius, yes. Paper is one of the easiest material to recycle, yes, it's true. So if opinion, English is an easy language to learn, it's my opinion, a writer's opinion, it may not be the fact. Okay, let's move to activity A. You have to read these sentences and write F if it is fact and write O if it is opinion. It is now easier to replace an item than to repair it. Maybe it's opinion, it's varies from culture to culture, person to person. Yes, perhaps recycling is not the answer. So you have to read these sentences and write effect, write F. Yes, write if it's opinion, write O. Then write sentence in your opinion. Yes, for example, color. We have the word color, so you have affect. Colors can affect how people feel. Yes, I think pink is beautiful color because I think this one is not the fact, this is the opinion. Let's move to next. Cell phone. You have to write one fact and one opinion about the cell phone. Yes, cell phone is one of the best technology. Yes, cell phone make us feel like something. Okay, facts and opinion. One fact about cell phone and one opinion about cell phone. Then recycling plastic, paper and glass. So write one fact and one opinion about this. Shopping online, so you have to complete it. When you finish, this one was reading 1, we have finished, and let's move to reading 2. In praise of throwaway society. In praise of, in praise mean to encourage, to like. Okay, let's move to the vocabulary. The throwaway society. In praise of, people throw the things away. So what are the advantages? Term mean word or phrase. For example, specific term, linguistic term. Yeah, so term mean the specific phrases are words, particular phrases are words. Then materialistic. Word materialistic mean someone who is not interested in human much. For example, people who are interested in machines and love shopping and different things but don't like people much. Patched. Patch mean, for example, the piece of cloth we use to repair. Yes, patch, to repair something. For example, there is a hole, so people repair it with a piece of cloth, or to repair. Significant, important, or uh, large, or yes, important. Exist means something that is present, that we can see, exist. Sign means symbol of yeah, life. Sign or symbol. Model mean example or pattern, yes, or sample. Fresh, new or clean. So budget, amount of money we plan. Yeah, budget, the amount of money planned, amount of money. Actual mean original or real. So you have to read these underlined word and then match with the definition given below, A, B, C. For example, on plan, how much money you will have and how will you spend it. For example, the first one is budget. Yeah, this is budget. So you have to be real, to live, to be real. Yeah. So you have to match the underlined word with the meaning, definition. Then move to Next activity. The author of the blog has an opinion that it is different from opinion given in the reading 1. What do you think he will say about? So you have to predict what will the author say, A, B, or C. You have to predict. Then move to the reading 2. Read the article. Yes, he is the person in praise of throwaway society mad Anthony. So he is encouraging the people. First you have to read these activities. Yes, activity B, these are 7 questions. You have to write T for true and write F for false statement. Most people think that throwaway society means we are too materialistic, so you cannot write your personal response here. You have to read the article and fill it. Now write T for true and F for false. Yes, then you have to complete it and move to activity C. Circle the answer that best complete each statement. Yes, you have to, according to the Mad Anthony, the throwaway society, the sign that society has become too materialistic. Things are worse than they used to be. Yes, you have to choose the best answer, or things are better than they have ever been. So you have to choose which is the best answer for this. I think C. You can solve the rest of exercise and respond it to your teacher during the class. Then complete each sentence with the information from reading 2. Then look at the reading 2 to check your answer. Today, because the technology, it costs space to make items, so product sells for. So you have to look at reading 2 and complete this activity. Which word you will choose? It costs less to make items, so products sell for. Okay, whatever the answer, you have to complete this activity with from reading 2 and show the answer to your teacher. Then we have to move to next page. This is your personal response. Write what you think. Yeah, how do you think? What is your opinion? Discuss these questions in a group. Do you think it's better to save and wear old clothing, or to buy new trendy clothes? Why? So it's your opinion. Why do you like? You want to wear new clothes, or you want to wear the old clothes and recycle or reuse? So Mayor Anthony gave reason to support his opinion that the throwaway society is a good thing. Do you think these are good reasons? So you have to write your person's response. Also, what are some of the advantages of buying new thing instead of fixing old thing? There are some advantages. You have to write. Some people make new thing from old item. For example, some artists make jewelry. Yes, make new thing from old item, recycling. So you have to write your response here. And then we have the to move to next topic. There is phrasal verb. Phrasal verb, like it is from verb, but what do you mean by phrasal verb? These are always 2 words. For example, pick up, yes, throw away, and yes, get into. Yeah, so I want to watch the game on TV. We have a verb and a particle. Okay, particles are in, out, up, over, by. Yes, so down and away. When the particle is added to the verb, it often create a new meaning. Yes, pick up. For example, we have the word picked up. It has different meaning. He picked up the book and started to read. Lifted. Picked up, gave a ride to. Abdullah picked up his friend in his new red car. Here mean gave a ride. The wind picked up in the afternoon. In picked up here mean increase. So one word have different meaning. Then the important things and technique about this phrasal verb. Some phrasal verb are separable. Yani we can separate them. We can discontinue them. For example, he picked up the book. He picked the book up. Here it is separable. We can separate. Some phrasal verb are inseparable. We cannot separate. You cannot separate. Haya fell down the stair. Haya fell the stair. No, this is not the sentence. Is not. It doesn't give full meaning. So this is not fell down. Always stay same. Stalked by. They will always stay together. So here Read the sentence, circle the answer, the best match the meaning. The best match the meaning. Wore out. I wore out my favorite jeans, so I bought a new pair. Wore out my favorite. Repaired or used too much. I think it's used too much. So same is the case with the 2, 3, 4 and 5. You have to read. Don't throw out the newspaper. I want to read the sports page. Put in the trash or put outside. Throw out. Yes, put in the trash or. Okay, same is the case with the other 3, 4 and 5. You have to read. Put on mean wash or wear. Throw away mean refuse or put in the trash, fall apart. So you have to read this sentence and match with the meaning. The final things, rewrite the sentence putting subject between the verb and particle. Putting object between the object. For example, we picked up the children from the school. We picked the children up. This is object and particle. Here, pick children up from. Please throw away your trash. Don't leave it in the park. Yes, please throw then your trash away. Yes, put on your hat. Put your hat on. So same is the case if you have to separate. I'm going to throw out, put on, this object and particle. Throw out object, and but you have to separate. Yes, so do this activity, complete it and show it to your teacher. Thank you so much for your time, for watching this video and your response. Thank you.